Reporter Rebecca Schramm is live right now. She's at Hartsfield-Jackson International. Rebecca, some pretty big names are teaming up in this effort.
They are, Gravir, and you're about to see a public service announcement on all of the airport's social media channels, and some familiar faces you're going to see in that PSA. Tyler Perry, Atlanta's mayor, and the governor and his wife.
You come after our children, we will be coming after you.
In the atrium of Atlanta's airport, Georgia Governor Kemp and First Lady Marty Kemp joined state, local, and corporate partners on what's been a signature issue for Mrs. Kemp since her husband first took office, fighting human trafficking.
If I remember correctly, the mayor so proudly said last year that he considered us friends. So I knew then that we were going to have a great partnership working together, and I appreciate that.
Stakeholders here know all too well that the abusers often hide in plain sight, like here at the airport, which nearly 100 million passengers come through each year.
Sadly, our success makes us a target for traffickers. All of those people coming here ends up, some of these individuals are in the business of buying and selling human beings.
But traffickers are starting to get the message, according to Georgia Attorney General Chris Carr. He says his office's Human Trafficking Prosecution Unit has already rescued 116 victims. He thanked some Georgia-based companies for the role they're playing in fighting modern-day slavery.
Think about it. UPS is in every single neighborhood around the world. Think about what that training does. And then Delta, the eyes in the sky, and the training that you all have done with flight attendants to make sure that we are all safe.
And at the state level, there is legislation in the works that helps better establish Georgia as a safe haven for victims of human trafficking, not for the traffickers. Live at Hartsfield-Jackson, Rebecca Schramm, Atlanta News First.
Rebecca, thanks for that.